That's good right there.
What's going on? I don't know. We are back over here.
Cole. He don't drink. I do.
Cole.
Come on, Cole. Have
Cole, this is the last glass. Get your ass out. Mom's coming. Let me get one more.
It's in the club, everybody want to drink.
Trunk mom.
She comes. My dudes, man. Yeah, that's good.
I'm not sure to her seat.
There you go. Jump in, Mom.
Everybody good? We got 2 extra up here. Don't nobody do no complaining.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Trey Songz in the building right here on Z1079. It's going down tonight. The Anticipation 2 tour. It makes its first stop right here in Cleveland. Trey Songz been here for a week, getting ready for tonight.
Yeah.
How do you decide what songs you're going to perform? Since you a lot of albums in deep, and the fans, they get so emotional about your music. Where do you go with song choices?
Well, since this one was kind of a little easier, just because it is named after the mixtape, so a lot of that material will be on there, and the hits are kind of obvious. So it's mostly just deciding which songs off the mixtape you're performing. I had kind of like a committee in my music director, my management, myself, my producer, and we sit down and we make the best decisions. And I'm excited to actually perform in front of people. I've been rehearsing for so long, on that stage, and empty seats out there. So I'm excited for because people play a big part in my show.
Yeah, you feed off that energy. Yeah. So now, Sex Ain't Better Than Love is the new single. Crazy is, I just remember when you was just getting started and like so much has happened. Now, what year did your first album come out?
2005.
So in the last 7 years, your life has dramatically changed.
Yeah, it's been a gradual growth though, from year to year. So it's been a blessing to actually, embrace a different level of growth as I mature. Because I don't know if I could have really took this success on that early on in my life.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about you and your career is, what's great about it is, now that your early work that you did is paying off. I mean, a lot of artists, sometimes they put a song out, it shoots to #1, and they're like the biggest thing, and they don't understand that grind. And I remember you used to go from city to city, station to station.
I used to see you probably 10 times a year back then.
No doubt, because I knew your aunt, so you would come to Philly, we would hang out, and the next thing you know, you're in the studio and you're playing your music. And I think you really paid those dividends as an artist. And it reminds me of Beyonce, because people know who Beyonce is now. But I remember the Beyonce and Destiny's Child, and they did the same thing. They went from city to city, did every high school, every mall, every show. You never said no to nobody. And I remember, people used to be lined out outside the station waiting for you, and you were so humble, and even if you was exhausted, and it's really paying off for you. A lot of artists can learn something from you.
Oh man, and that's kind of what this tour is tributed to. Those days when you mentioned me having 100 songs before I had an album out. And I put a mixtape out back then just to be heard. You know what I mean? Before I could get an album out, before I could get on the same level with my A&Rs and try to figure out what it was this first album was supposed to be. And that's kind of been my strategy throughout my whole career, just hard work and humility, and making sure my fans know that they come first, and that's who this tour is for.
All right, we got a young lady here, and tell us a little bit about last night, because I had you on the radio yesterday, but this was your date from last night. Hi. Oh, you got to speak. Don't be all shy now. You were screaming yesterday when I had you on the line. What's your name?
Batul.
Batul.